Hey guys!
What's up, everybody?
Welcome back to our channel. Welcome back to Spoken Home. Last time we saw you guys was before the new year. We haven't had a sit down like this in a bit, so hope you all had an amazing new year. I hope you've been checking out our videos. Here is the recap. If you haven't seen that, our 2015 in review. Right here, we're gonna have that vlog. Hello, Jonas. Most of the snow is gone.
Yeah, there's still a couple piles, so what's it been, 10 days?
We hope you all have been well. We've seen that we've gotten some new subscribers. We've gotten a whole bunch of new comments popping up.
Thanks, everybody.
Yes, thank you, and hello to all of you new guys out there. We see you. Today's content is going to be covering Valentine's Day. We all know that's coming up. It'll be here very shortly, and we wanted to have a different take on it, right? So I don't want to go at it with the like basic, do these sweet things, you know? I want it to be useful. We like for our videos to be resourceful.
And cheap, because I like cheap. Cheap. It's okay. It's done well for us.
At times.
At times. Not always. Sometimes it's costed more. But that's not going to happen this Valentine's Day. Because we're going to tell you some really good tips, whether you're in a relationship or you're not in a relationship, on what we would do on Valentine's Day.
We've been single before, so we got you. We got you.
It's a cheap, fun, and kind of random, but
yes,
that's how we are.
So let's do it.
Let's do it.
The modern day Cupid, and I just want to say one thing. Happy Valentine's Day. I don't think y'all heard me. I just want to say Happy Valentine's Day. Can y'all dig that? Now, when arrows don't
So,
finish.
number one. And guys, I mean...
We got the note card. It's
reference,
okay.
guys. Reference. Yes. Okay. Number one. Number uno.
Is my favorite.
I think it's any guy's favorite. I think any person's favorite. Make a meal.
Make a meal. Steak and potatoes. If you're a steak and potatoes kind of guy.
Steak and potatoes.
Or if your guy is steak and potatoes.
Doesn't have to be steak and potatoes.
It should be steak and potatoes. And don't overcook the steak. But anyway, the reason I like this is that it is really easy to do if you have some experience in the kitchen. It saves a ton of money, but in my mind, it's probably one of the coolest things you can do for another person that you care about. You are essentially giving them the gift of life and
nourishment.
What's better than that?
I don't think I've ever cooked for Dustin and had him like, you cooked for me? No. And I think even if you suck at cooking, there are so many resources out there. So, of course, you got Google, right? One thing I always used to do for Dustin when I was first, like, learning how to cook for another person was doing copycat recipes. Because we'd go out to restaurants, he would have that thing where he's like, oh, bruh, it's so good.
Panera's broccoli cheddar soup.
That was the first thing I think I attempted.
We've made that many times.
Yeah.
It's good.
If you just really, really suck at cooking, come on, guys. Box meals. Make some tacos. Make some mac and cheese. Like... anything, but I think anyone will appreciate knowing that you were in the kitchen, that you were taking time to make a meal for them.
Got the groceries, all that good stuff. So that's the best way to surprise your significant other.
And it'll also save you money.
Yeah.
Rather than going out and eating and being in a loud restaurant, you get some intimate time.
Yeah. I was talking to a colleague the other day, and he was talking about between flowers and whatever date night they go on and dinner. I mean, they spend several $100s, and they wake up the next morning and they have no new toys, they just have a good meal,
Wilted
which is
flowers.
fine. It's fine, but I'm not telling you not to spend money, but there's other ways.
Yes. You're not going to say it?
No. I'm going to let you say it.
So, yeah, number two, really Netflix and chill. So I'm not going to go into the definition. Y'all can Google it. But this Netflix and chill thing going around, like, whatever happened to really Netflix and chilling? Whatever really happened to that? Like, these intentions. Whether you've been with someone for 9 years, or maybe 8 weeks. Netflix and chill is always the way to go, guys.
Just don't tell him Netflix and chill. You'll just have to say, I want to grab a movie and watch it.
Yes. And hopefully you with someone that's on the same page as you. You know what I'm saying?
But we're not going to judge you if you do the Netflix and chill.
You know?
So, whatever happens.
We were thinking along the lines of watching a movie you guys have never seen together. It's always good to do a scary movie because, of course, you cuddle up real tight, the lights are off. You know, it's just more being intimate without, you know.
Yeah, and then throw in a nice massage. All about, like, just showing that you care and not spending money to show that you care. I don't know.
Yeah, and personally, I'd rather that than going out to a movie theater with a whole bunch of other people laughing and talking and, you know, sticky floors. Like,
we don't do movie theaters. The last movie we saw was 3 years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
In the theater.
We don't do movies. So number 3, which I think is very essential, but we don't do it often. Dress up for your significant other, even if you're not going out. Just wake up that morning and just find the best outfit that you know they love. And if you're not sure, man, stalk the Pinterest. I don't know. Find out what they're into and wear it. I know when I was first dating Dustin, he wasn't dressing like this, you guys. Let's just say
basketball shorts and a t-shirt.
Maybe a polo.
And some really nasty shoes, like tennis shoes that needed to be replaced and have been since she came into my life.
They were just some holy.
She wouldn't let me wear them anymore.
They were holy.
It's really cool. I read this a long time on a relationships blog, but it's, you get in the routine of coming home. I know personally, like if it's the summer, I rip off all my clothes and get into something comfy, but it's super hot, and just try to get comfortable. But it is nice. I think it's good for intimacy and for the relationship. Sometimes if you don't do that and you just stay looking nice for the entire evening until you're ready to go to bed, because it's just it's a change, I think, for most people, and it kind of sets the stage for romance and intimacy.
Just because your partner loves you with or without the nice clothes and the makeup doesn't mean that you shouldn't go that extra mile for them.
Yeah.
So just wear something nice, groom yourself, you know? Show them that you care. I would say along with that, if you guys are sharing a place, they're coming over to your place, clean up, light some candles, just create a nice ambiance, you know?
Or if you have access to their place, go clean up for them. Just
That's
don't make
really
it a habit,
sweet.
Because then you'll never get out of doing it.
You'll be that clingy girl or guy, yeah.
So yeah, just show up, surprise, and clean up.
And then last but not least, for you coupled up people, make something heartfelt. Dustin actually, several years back in the house, it was Valentine's Day, and he actually knows my favorite flower are sunflowers, and he has bought me many sunflowers, but he made them out of construction paper, like straight up cut out, little yellow flowers, and like taped stems on them, and like rolled up the paper, and it was the sweetest thing. And I think I held on to them for like till we moved, straight up.
Yeah,
I held on to them until we moved.
Didn't make sense.
But it was just really, and he's gave me other things. There were other flowers that I could have, you know, kept, and it was just the fact that he made them. I thought about him cutting and gluing, and it was just so sweet to me, so I kept them. If he makes any cards or if he handwrites any letters to me, I keep them. Regular cards, I throw away. I'm sorry, y'all.
There's only so much room.
I throw them away.
What I like is moments. So photos that you have as a couple, or video that you may have on your cell phone. Guys, you can throw together a really quick, heartfelt movie. Like 60 seconds. Just take footage from your camera phone, and put it together. And
there's so many different apps.
There's tons of apps.
Don't forget, you can always just print pictures from your phone, right? So places like Target and CVS, they have those little photo stations. Or if you have a printer at home, just print the cutest picture you have of you guys, and maybe just set it up somewhere as they're coming home, or sneak it into their car windshield. Just do something sweet like that to remind them, like, hey, I'm thinking about you.
I like those. It brings up a good point. If you can sneak off to their job and they have a car, you can put a nice little love letter on the windshield. That wraps it up for...
The couples.
Wraps it up for the couples. And for all you singles out there, it's okay. It's okay. Maybe after Valentine's Day, we'll help you change that. So yeah.
Not too far, you know what I'm saying? Don't make it a family. Be careful out there. Singles. We've been single. Come on. Like, we know that lie. Everyone calls it, what, Singles Awareness Day. And, like, I feel like it always comes with, like, this negative, like, connotation. And I don't feel like it has to. You can still be positive on Valentine's Day and still find ways to enjoy the holiday with everyone else.
Yeah, I think the end goal here is to help you make it a day that you're going to enjoy for yourself. Start out with a me day, or a you day, I guess, depending on who's talking here. But... it's all about you on Valentine's. So if you really just want to have a good excuse to go out and pamper yourself, perfect day for it if you're not with somebody. Spa, maybe a nice haircut. Guys included. Dudes, like, get your haircuts. Dinner alone. That's something actually a lot of people
have a hard time doing.
Yeah.
I have a hard time doing it. I don't think I've ever done it.
Yeah. But, you know, like, maybe do spend a little bit more money and get a nice meal.
Yeah, date yourself. Try dating yourself for a day. I feel like even as a couple, we don't do that enough. But it just kind of helps to reground you and helps you to appreciate the person that you are. You know, find some inner love.
You're worth it.
What, is this a commercial?
The more you know.
No, you just mixed like 2 different commercials. Number 2, make a move. Now, don't mean like move to New York. We're not talking about that. I mean, make a move on the dude, right? So we all have that person like we're crushing on, or we Instagram stalking. Don't play games. You checking in, but you're afraid of them DMs.
Just make sure they don't have a significant other already.
Yeah, don't play that.
That's the only caveat. But
yes.
Aside from that, perfect timing. Love is in the air. If you're not comfortable doing it on Valentine's Day, what other day of the year are you going to be comfortable? So,
it's a perfect excuse to do it. Don't be a weirdo. Don't like go like tell them of your undying love or like send flowers to their job and you guys have never spoke. I mean, kind of gauge where you are. Like, are you cool with this person? Are you guys like friends?
That's a good point.
And just like send maybe a sweet text. I mean, emojis go far away, you guys. Like send the mouth with the kiss or like the heart, you know?
Like this?
Like the heart. Mm-hmm. Yeah, send that stuff or just send thinking about you. That is so, those 3 words. That's it. We'll have someone like, she think about me?
Really?
How long she been thinking about me? What she thinking about?
Don't say anything else.
Nah. Finesse.
Let the mystery
Finesse. And if you're single, I know like people like to avoid these online dating sites, but you never know. You never know. Jump on Tinder, jump on Plenty of Fish, Match.com, whatever. There might be someone like-minded like you on Valentine's Day that's like, I want to go out. I'm lonely.
Number 3 is love on your family and your friends, which means spend time with them, go out with them. Maybe you've got some other single friends. Perfect group of people. If they're single, you're not doing anything on Valentine's Day, make plans. Make sure you get in there early, too, so you can have a big group and have a good time. Sometimes people do this last minute. Not the best idea.
Yeah,
because
everyone
by
has
Valentine's
the same
Day,
idea.
somebody else is going to have plans.
Yeah, let's say maybe a single mom. Go out with your kid. Have a good time. Go to the playground. Like, love on your kid. I mean, I think sometimes we get so caught up in I'm not in a relationship, but technically, you are in relationships. It's just not one like this. But you have a mother, you have a father, you have a kid, you have friends. Those are all relationships. So, show those people that you love them and that you care.
Number 4, I think this one is what I would do first if I was single on Valentine's Day.
Probably me
is
too.
Go out, do a little research, and find events that are geared towards singles on Valentine's Day. There's going to be bars, there's going to be clubs.
Don't take yourself too seriously. Just go out here and meet someone and have a good time. In the end, if you don't want to be alone on Valentine's Day, you don't have to be. You don't. If you choose to be alone, that's cool. But
I
go
usually
out.
did. If you feel awkward about going out and meeting people by yourself, totally understand. So get a wingman or a wingwoman. Go out and make it a
hit the
night.
town,
Yeah.
you know, have some drink, just have fun. It sees you having a good time, like not being thirsty.
That's what's attractive.
It's really attractive. You're just out with your friends, you're like, I don't care about no dudes, and then a dude walks up, you know? So I say, I dare you to go on Valentine's Day night and just have a good time and see what happens. But don't get too crazy out here, kids.
Mm.
Take care of yourselves.
Yes. If you have ideas that we didn't think of, put them in the comments section, pretty please, because we might steal them and use them for ourselves. We mentioned it in the last video. Our next video is going to be a Q&A. So whatever you've got, spill it, share it. We'll do our best to answer everybody's questions. Some of these questions from last week were pretty good.
Yeah, we've seen some good ones rolling in on the Hello Jonas vlog. You guys can keep posting them there. If you're posting them on Instagram, that's still cool. But I will be posting another thumbnail on Instagram with like this type of look. Post questions there, and then under this video, of course, post them there. And then our next video, that's all we're gonna cover. No question is too broad. Like, you guys can elaborate. You can ask whatever you want, as long as it's not like super weird or personal or like too political. Like we don't really like to touch on that stuff too much on this channel. On this channel. But if you guys have any general questions about this particular video as far as Valentine's Day and ideas, if you're trying to come up with some ideas and you want some additional help, inbox us, put it below, we'll help you out. Find you a little boo. Hopefully. Already have one. Great. I hope you guys have an awesome holiday. Just remember to love. Love other people, love yourself.
That's what the day is
It's
about.
not a big deal.
That's what life is about in the bigger picture. So don't forget it. It's about the connections, the relationships, not the stuff and the money.
Yeah. It's another day, so don't wake up and, oh, I hate today. When I hear people do that, it breaks my heart. Don't wake up and hate the day. It's another day. Just take advantage of that day to do awesome stuff.
Indeed. Make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Give us a thumbs up. Check out our Instagram.
Yes.
Our last video.
And we do have separate Instagrams too. So this is the one we have together. This is mine.
What are you doing now?
That's his.
I have an Instagram.
He's a very infrequent poster, but he posts. He does post things.
Plus,
We just
we
have a
both
lot of
work
good
and-
stuff coming up, guys. The apartment hunt is coming.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
it's
not
gonna
really
be
looking
so
forward to it, but
fun.
we're going to make it look a lot better than it really is. Watch. It's going to suck, and we're going to show you
What
it
it's
looked
like.
exciting.
Yes,
But
because
we're
a lot
happy
of you
to share
guys
that
want to
with
see
you.
that.
Yes.
So more videos are coming. Of course, keep the ideas coming. And we'll see you in the next one. Later.
Later.
It's not cut off. I really hope it's not cut off. It was still recording? It's on?
It's on.
Yeah, I feel like a Mace video. More money, no problems.
Stay still.
Alright.
You just got loud.
I didn't.
You did.
I didn't. Call me on the yacht 10 minutes from now, we'll still be on top. Yo, I told you that we won't stop.